Hi and welcome! This video will introduce you to the basics of Zoho CRM. We will begin by defining exactly what a CRM is. CRM is an acronym that stands for Customer Relationship Management, where the customer is someone who is a buyer, user, or purchaser of a product or service provided by a firm, organization, or supplier. Relationship refers to the interactions between yourself and the customer, to not only understand their needs, but to build a better expectation through various tools of communication. Management refers to the overall organization of all of these interactions. So why do you need a CRM? Well, the CRM will help you measure your daily, weekly, and monthly sales activities. You can also track your customer interactions via built-in task management, integrated calendar, and notes. You can follow up with your customers promptly via the built-in workflow automation rules and notifications. You can provide all of your employees with all of their customer data in one place. And finally, it will save you time and effort, which will result in greater productivity. So why Zoho CRM? Well, first, it's cloud-based. This means you can access it anywhere, anytime, on any device. It's easy to set up for even those with no previous CRM experience. It integrates with your existing email server. It's fully customizable. And Zoho provides an integrated suite of applications to work with, including Desk, Campaigns, Books, Invoice, Mail, and more. Before we move into the basic sales flow in Zoho CRM, I want to explain some common terminology. A license is something that you purchase for a user to have access to our system. A user is someone who is given a unique password and login into Zoho CRM. If a user leaves your company, that will free up your license for another user. The administrator is a type of user that has full access to Zoho CRM. This means that they can customize the modules as well as control all of the other users. A module refers to the tabs across the top in Zoho CRM. These modules, for example, include leads, contacts, accounts, and deals. A field inside the module refers to a single point of data entry. Examples of fields that you'll see in our system include last name, first name, phone number, or email. You can also add your own industry-specific custom fields in Zoho CRM. A lead is defined as any raw data that you've gathered about a person, organization, or company that you're planning to do business with. A contact refers to a person that you are currently pursuing an opportunity with. The account is the organization associated with the contact. The deal or opportunity is a deal that you are tracking in your sales pipeline. Let's take a look at the sales flow. A typical sales process begins by running a campaign to generate leads. These leads are then assigned to different users. The users will then follow up and qualify the leads and convert them into accounts, contacts, and deals. The deals are then followed up further until the deal is won. Let's take a look at how this sales process fits inside Zoho CRM. You'll first click on the Leads module. Turn your attention to the top left. This is called the view. You can change the view or filter by clicking on the arrows and selecting a different list. Now turn your attention to the top right. This is how you can enter new information into our system. You can either select the manual entry by clicking on plus, or if you have an existing spreadsheet of records, you can click on the Import button. Go ahead and click on plus. Here you will see the default fields and page layout provided in Zoho CRM. Keep in mind, you can always customize these fields and page layouts later on. Pay particularly close attention to the fields marked in red. These are the mandatory fields in Zoho CRM. In the Leads section, both last name and company are mandatory. Notice that you cannot save the lead without information in both of these fields. Another field that you need to pay close attention to is the ownership field. Anytime you are entering new data into a module, Your username has already been filled into as the owner. You may change the owner by clicking on the lookup icon and choosing another user. If not, you will remain the owner of this record. Keep in mind that the reporting module in Zoho CRM is based on record ownership. Now that we have covered how to manually enter a lead into the system, let's talk about how you can import your data. I'm going to switch over to a sample XLS spreadsheet and show you what you need to do for an import. The first thing to know is the field names. Your field names are basically the column headers. Below your column headers are your list of records. The mandatory fields that I described, like last name and company, must have data in the spreadsheet for the import to take place. Now we will shift back to Zoho CRM, and depending on what module you want to import into, look in the top right and click on the Import button. You'll have two options, Import My Leads and Import My Organization Leads. If all of the leads are to be assigned to yourself, you're going to click on Import My Leads. Next, choose your file. Your file can be in either CSV or XLS format. The next option is to check for duplicates. If you are new to the system and do not need to check for duplicates, choose the Clone option. It will make a copy of your entire spreadsheet into Zoho CRM. If you are concerned with duplicate records, make sure you have a column for all of the email addresses for each record and that you have those same email addresses in Zoho CRM. By choosing Skip, if the system sees a matching email address, it will then skip over the record and not make a second copy. If you choose Overwrite, it will actually put the information on top of the old information. Once you've decided, go ahead and click Next. We're going to notice all of the fields that you saw previously in the Lead section. What you are essentially doing now is matching those column headers to the field names. This is called mapping the fields. All you have to do is click on the down arrow next to each field and choose the appropriate column. Once again, make sure to map your mandatory fields or the import will not take place. Notice if I click Next and I'm missing any of the mapping of columns, the CRM will let me know and I can click the previous button and then map them. Once you have finished mapping every single field, click Next and then click on the Import button. The next page will then show you how many records were imported. This should be equal to the number of rows that you have in your spreadsheet. It will also let you know if any records were ignored. If you need to pull the spreadsheet right back out, you can click on the Undo this import option. If you want to see the newly imported leads, all you have to do is click on the Leads module again and select a different view. Since these leads were imported now, they will be under the option called Today's Leads. The next step you'll want to take after importing is to send them a quick follow-up email. You can easily do this in Zoho CRM by creating an email template, selecting all of the leads on the list, and sending them the email at the same time. Move your mouse to the top right and click on the Setup section. Then click Templates under Customization. Here you will be able to see any pre-existing email templates or create your own from scratch. In this example, I'm going to use an existing email template. Go back to the Leads section, make sure that you have your correct custom view, and click on the first checkbox to select all of the leads. Then click the Send Email button. A pop-up box will allow you to pick the correct template. Select your welcome template and click Send. To check if an email was sent to a lead, all you have to do is click on the lead itself and then scroll down to the email section. Here you will see the template that you selected was sent out. What happens when your lead or contacts open your email? Turn your attention to the top right-hand side. This is called the Zoho Sales Signals. Here you can track the responses when your lead or contact opens your email and even reply directly without having to check your entire inbox. Now, one of your leads has responded and is interested in a product demo. The first thing that you'll want to do is call the lead and schedule the demo. To schedule it on your calendar, you would navigate to the lead's main page, scroll down to the lead page in the Open Activities list, and click on New Event. Choose your start and end time, and choose a reminder for yourself in order to make sure that the demo is on time. Now go ahead and save the event. A best practice to follow is to also add a note to the lead indicating what has happened at this point in the sales process. Go ahead and add a note saying that the lead has now requested a product demo and you have followed up and scheduled it. Let's take a look at another example. In this case, your lead has emailed you requesting a proposal. A proposal will indicate that this lead is going to move forward into your sales pipeline. So now we need to convert the lead. Go to the corresponding lead page, and at the top you will see a Convert button. Click on Convert. What happens during the conversion process is that the company or organization associated with that lead will become the account, and the lead name will become a contact. You will also now create the opportunity that you are tracking as a deal. Click on the Create a New Deal for this account checkbox. Here you will choose the estimate amount, closing date, and the sales stage of the potential deal. Go ahead and enter the amount of the proposal. Now go ahead and select the date and stage. You will see by default Zoho CRM already includes a stage for proposal. Select that stage. Go ahead and click on the Convert button, and Zoho CRM will indicate that there are 3 new records created: the account, the contact, and the deal. All 3 of these records have been linked together. For example, if you go ahead and click on the account, you will see the deal in pipeline as well as the related contacts. In this case, you'll want to send over the requested proposal to this contact. Click on the contact. Now click on the Send Mail button. Type in an email to your contact, attach your proposal, and click Send. You can scroll down to the email section on the contact, and you will see all of the sent emails, including your recently sent proposal. Now your contact has responded to the email proposal and has indicated that they are ready to do business with you. What you will do next is click on the existing deal and edit the stage from Proposal to Closed Won, indicating that your sale has been made. I hope that you learned a lot from this video on the basics of Zoho CRM.